Lincoln, home to our 16th president, and it hosts a battle once again between two major schools that call this state home, and at the end of the road, a top hat to carry on a presidential legacy. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Illinois Fighting Illini. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Northwestern's offense will go on the attack first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Thrust that arm out. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. To the air. It's Stone. Fires to the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So Illinois' offense will go to work for the first time today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Hold. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Looking to fire. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
To the ground with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking to pass, it's Stone. Makes the grab on the left. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The official says no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Turning it on! Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They'll run the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Handoff to the lone back. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Illinois experienced a resurgence under Brett Bielema a year ago. He's been at 3 different power programs, but this was his best season in more than a decade, guys.
And it seems like Bielema's got a recipe to win, and it's usually ground and pound. But how about this offense with Luke Altmaier at quarterback last year? Through the air, they became good and proficient and started to change the identity of Illinois, and who had a great season and finished with a big bowl win against South Carolina.
So a big key then is Luke Altmaier and taking that next step this year too to really help out this offense, be more explosive and win games maybe some different ways, and not always have to rely on running the football.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Northwestern! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. He's got his man. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They have been stagnant stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Going with the ground game left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a man. It's Clement. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Porter. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a 1st down for Northwestern. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Stone. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit the half. So let's say it. Mental errors have led to turnovers and sloppy penalties. Both teams have left points on the field. And as a result, we are where we are. Gotta believe the offensive coordinators on each side are rethinking their approaches for the 2nd half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Wildcats will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Clement. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll keep it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Trying play action. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Pressure coming. It's complete. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They go to the ground. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays. That W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They believe they can run right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw it, Stone. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Spins away from the defense. Got enough for the first. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Sets up the screen. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Absolutely center cut, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. And with the completion out to the sideline. They'll pick up a couple. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Going for the marker on the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Illinois lining up quickly.
Hey, man, 4th and 1 at any part of the field is risky to go for, especially when you're in your own end of the field. But they did. It was a good play call. I like them being aggressive, especially after getting that first down.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The give to the back. Quick spin on the run. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything in one week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing going.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.